So why or what do you think is unique about an in-person conference, and why do we need to keep them alive?
Yeah, and it's really interesting. I was talking yesterday because I went to a neurodiversity event yesterday that was in person, and we were talking. Somebody asked me the exact same question, and luckily I've been thinking about it. So I think that there's the human connection is really important. And I think that although online we reach an audience worldwide quite often, which is the advantage, when you do meet people in person, you can have those personalized conversations. And I think, especially if you're neurodiverse, meeting somebody in person and judging them is a little bit easier, of judging where the conversation is going to go. And reading them is a little bit easier because you've got all their body language, not just their face. So from that point of view, from a neurodiverse point of view, I find it really nice to be in person with people and talk to them. But from a maths teaching point of view, I drone on and on about maths being practical, hands-on, and so on. And that, although we can teach it online very well, and I've got second cameras and all so on, in a conference, it's quite difficult to show that. And when you get to see people face to face, you get to give them the materials, give them the ideas, and have that discussion. And I think the main thing for me is also people talk with other people. So I'm just facilitating a discussion, really. When you're leading something, you're facilitating, well, what ideas have you got and how would you take this and move it in another direction? Because we're talking about professionals who come to these conferences who've already got all their own experience and loads of ideas. And sometimes, like I did, you just need a spark to send you off and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I get this, I can do that. So I think it's that igniting that spark that you can do in person. And people also talking to each other, which also gives that extra kind of like something.
Yeah, absolutely.